Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Disco Elysium. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as we possibly splurge a bunch of money on books.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over. A couple of spook novels hide amidst all the detective books. Thrilling tales of spycraft and daring-do.
Storekeep, what's all this crime fiction?
Oh, crime, robberies, murders.
She lowers her voice.
Even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that out. You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these. They really do teach a person how to be a proper detective.
I'm gonna look through the display of books.
Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Sure thing.
You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen. The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. The Sordid Affair of Dick Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the Murder House. The Final Case of Dick Mullen. An Obvious Lie. Dick Mullen in the Clock Tower. The Ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick. Dick Mullen's Funeral Pyre. The Murder of Dick Mullen.
Wait, Dick Mullen dies?
Oh no, turns out he faked it to solve a case.
Are there any more?
Yes, there's also The Dame Who Did It. Farewell, My Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common trope in the Mullen series. The morbid tales of Dick Mullen. A dark tide turns. Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen. Another one with fake death. And, of course, Dick Mullen, the murderer. In order to catch a murderer, Dick Mullen must become the murderer. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
Reaction speed, huh? That's a weird thing that I need reaction speed for this. But we have reaction speed pens, don't we? We have a reaction speed hat. Feeling twitchy, the orange bum hat.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective, Dick Mullen.
Who is Dick Mullen?
Your quick eye notices a small caterpillar crawling across the spine of a book. The title reads, Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity.
A small caterpillar. It must be like for moth or something like that. The books, keeping libraries is tricky because, you know, a lot of bugs will want to eat the books. And then they lay eggs in the books, and then there's more bugs that eat the books, and it's a big pain in the butt. It's mostly like keeping clothes, really. But that's probably what the caterpillar is for. Otherwise, it is just drawn on the spine of the book, and then it would be figuratively crawling. But for the quick eye to notice it, it must be literally crawling. What do we have here? Mistaken Identity.
A worn paperback from Dick Mullen's classic hard-boiled phase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen is framed for the murder of his best friend and has just a few days to prove his innocence.
Why does this speak to me?
Could it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals?
That's probably right. I'm a complicated guy, full of contradictions.
Then this is the book for you.
I want to buy this Dick Mullen novel.
Of course.
She shudders.
Such violence and immorality. I mean, enjoy.
Such violence. Indeed. We have a book, another one. We're gonna have a lot of things to read tonight. It's gonna be a fun night without Kim. It's been a fun day.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
Starkeep, anything of note in this shelf?
I would say
The woman hums to herself.
The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
Who or what is an innocence?
A very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that.
She waves her hand as if casting the thought aside.
You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education. The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things.
I thought it was about which of these innocences is the coolest and greatest.
Perhaps for a layman,
She scoffs.
deep analysis is necessary to peel back the multi-layered meanings.
Do her words seem vague and abstract to you?
No. No, they do they? This conceptualization they are kicking in with a success, mind you, but still. So you recommend it?
Certainly, it's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society. Imagine the chaos we'd be in otherwise.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside.
I'm interested in that Greatest Innocence book.
A true cultural touchstone.
She nods.
Enjoy the read.
I'm gonna look through the display of books.
Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook.
What's it about?
High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other. Next to that, Rivasholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books.
You're interrupted by the shopkeep.
Reading them is not for free. Do still browse though, but not too long.
She understands she has erred against the customer and immediately corrects course.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
Sure. I can't actually get any one of those books, which is kind of curious. So we got a couple of those there telling us that we... Oh. Everyone knows the most interesting thing about fascists was their magic. How was that... I don't know where that thought came from. I have a perception hat, not a logic hat. And also their magic. Perhaps alluding to the very pseudoscientific nature of a lot of the approach to history specifically, but also to other things historically in real life by fascists. Although, and I say history, but also the whole eugenics thing as well, and it's very pseudoscientific. It doesn't mean that it's magic though, but there's a lot of magical thinking in fascism throughout history.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Storekeep, what books are these?
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf.
She narrows her eyes.
That wisdom is not for free. I can't have you end up Like opening a police store next door and stealing my customers? Oh no!
I'm still gonna look through the shelf.
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. These three things are very important to the working class mind. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
How does that work?
It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to and which costs more than this book, is garbage and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything. Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything, though it is important to note. When it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
I wouldn't accuse the authors of this book of being fascists, but there's some correlation there as well. At least in modern day. The satire here isn't obviously, it isn't about fascism. It's about healthcare not being free in some countries, and then the proliferation of self-help and not self-help books, but not just self-help books. Well, actually, these aren't about self-help. These are specifically about this isn't stuff like The Gift or anything. Oh, is it The Gift or The Secret or whatever? It's more about just things like that. What is that medicine that's not medicine, that they put a bottle of water next to the real medicine, and then they say the bottle of water. What is it called? The bottle. So they sell the bottle of water. What is it? No. What? There's a name for it. Yeah. Either way, that is what that is. Does the book say anything else?
The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver. And there's even a chapter on the ancient Seraise tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying.
That whole thing about alcoholic being able to continue drinking might have been something worth buying, but I suppose that's it. And then I think this is it here as well.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. The maps look old and faded.
Yeah, but we dealt with that already. Wow, that was... Oh, did I get anything up here? Or was it just... Because it sounded like I did. Yeah, so we've got everything here. It's quite surprising. Oh, the girl has left. I didn't realize that.
Hello again, esteemed officer.
Yeah, well, I'll see you later. Did I see this?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Storekeep, what board games do you have here?
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Incidentally, a very educational game for those interested in geography. Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
Yes, kids, friends, chicks, I have all those.
Then you're a lucky man, officer. Children are the greatest of treasures.
She fiddles with her pendant, thinking.
For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
I want to buy the Suzerainty game then.
Wonderful choice, sir.
She smiles at you.
A wholesome family game.
Wholesome indeed. So what about all these Wirral things?
Lousy auras there.
She shudders.
No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things. Personally, I don't like it. Not at all. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts. That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them, though.
She looks at the table, crossing her arms. You can still buy them. I love it. I love it. That's funny. And this is obviously a reference to the satanistic scare of the 80s regarding Dungeons and Dragons. Which one was it? In the US, where apparently there was this big scare. And I say scare, it's fabricated panic. So it wasn't like, oh no, all of a sudden the D&D players all over the country are becoming Satanists. No, that's not what happened. It's just that, you know, you cast spells and you talk about demons and you talk with demons and devils in D&D, and so for a highly fundamentalist religious people, that's all. What's the word? It's not sacrilege. What is the word? Heresy. That's all heresy. And so they concocted a bunch of media hype around D&D being the work of the devil and all that. And that is what that is referencing. I don't think it ever really applied here in Portugal, even though I wasn't alive during the early 80s, but still, you know, even if I were, I probably, I'm from 87, so I was too young. I would be too young even if I were born 10 years earlier, because, I don't know. Yeah, if I were born in 77, I probably would have caught the tail end of that scare, I think. I don't know. I'm going to look through the pile of Ural-related items.
An endless variety of source books, law books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Catawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
Anything that really catches my eye?
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real. Nonsense for anemic Beano-clads.
Physical instrument there. I don't have that kind of money, but I want it. So it's going to be a bit of a tricky thing. I will save up. I could have had that kind of money. I can have that kind of money because I can sell things. But we have plenty of entertainment for tonight. Yeah. I'm pretty sure none of the... When I look... Is it items? Yeah. None of these photos... No, this actually does matter. I clicked on the one that actually does matter. But none of these photos, like Grand Couron and all that, some of these are really expensive. Well, it turns out I'm clicking on all the wrong ones then. Right. I could... Blue Medicinal Spirit. Oh, I could sell this. Yeah, but... Oh, there's the one. No. Dang it! I thought I had expensive postcards, but apparently I don't. So, I'll see you later. Plaisance? Was it? I think it was Plaisance. I don't remember her name exactly. So, let's go in here. Sit down. I think.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be able to sit down and read. We'll pretend that it is, because, you know, it's fine. Actually, will we pretend? Let's see. I can fast travel from here. Yeah. And, because we are going to sleep over there. Is that telling me it's closed? This door is closed for today. Time to put the kids to sleep. I also noticed... Did I notice? No, I did not notice that. The time goes up. It does not. It does not go up. So... I wonder if the board games, I could give them to Kuno or something. Oh, that's where I want to go. Oh, it's going to be a pain. Kuno's little shit show. Oh, right. That does happen, but it's weird. Don't worry about it. It's just that the not subtitles, but the closed captions sometimes show up on the reader on the wrong side of of the screen, and yeah, that is a thing. Maybe I could talk to. I probably should actually. Since we're here, we're gonna go talk to. I don't remember her name. I'm forgetting all the names all of a sudden. But the reason why I'm coming here is because this is money. End info. You hear the sound of running water. Someone's washing dishes. Yep. It's the crypto-fascist, I think. Well, it's his house, but Morel is in there as well. So I'm coming back here because... Can I talk to you from here?
Hello again, officers.
I can. She said officers, though. I guess it's asking too much for them to record 2 lines, depending on whether Kim is with me or not.
You're back. Good.
No, but she doesn't have anything new to say. She might have some stuff buried in the dialogue lines, but I really don't remember. Either way, we're good. So where we're going? We're going over there. Let's test out, I should say, the edges of, of the fast traveling system. Let's see. From here. Oh, I can do it from here. Okay. Yeah, there's a good range on that, I think. Either way, moving around a little just to make sure everything's clear. I don't think I can do anything around here. Just for the night, returning in. You know, things could be different because it's nighttime. Hey.
The old woman still sits in her chair, continuing with her chores. As she does so, she quietly hums to herself. The buzz of electric lights blends together with the slow rumble of the ocean waves at night.
You're still up?
Yes, I can't really sleep anymore. Only a few hours a night. It happens when you grow older.
She sloshes the water in the bucket around for a bit.
My suggestion is, don't grow any older than you already are. That's old enough.
She smiles.
What's troubling your mind?
I found this jacket, but it's filthy. It's the shit jacket. Could you wash it for me?
I can wash it for you,
She says after looking the jacket over.
but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
No, we must run around ceaselessly. It would be torture to stay put.
Physical instrument, you just have the worst takes all the time. Yeah, I'll wait.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. Must say, I'm proud of this one.
She nods, handing the jacket back to you.
It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you'll have an easier life in your hands.
Okay, goodbye. Aduhai indund suhorang, she says. And we have the fallen windbreaker. Oh, I love it. Actually, if I were to pronounce it like it's written, it would be the fallen unquote windbreaker. It is pretty awesome, in fact. This windbreaker is like a protective cocoon, placing the wearer's torso into a pocket universe where wind, water, dirt, and fire cannot harm them. Huge 100% synthetic is, or huge writing, quote, 100% synthetic, unquote, is proudly displayed on the chest. It lets absolutely no air through. Warning, item not actually fireproof. Thank you. Okay, so I have fallen pants. I can now have fallen chests. Don't I have fallen gloves somewhere? The ultra gloves. As you do. I don't have fallen boots though, but I have the cowboy boots that are nice. That add to perception. Hell yeah. So what else do I have? Or don't I have? Don't I have a fallen shirt? I have an RCM patrol. No, I don't have a fallen shirt. I think it exists. There might be even a fallen cap. I don't remember exactly. But, yeah, we're sticking with this. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for the jacket. It was really nice.
It's getting late and it's snowing. Time to call it a day.
Didn't I have something to do when the snow... No, not yet. Didn't I have something that said... Wait for it to start snowing? I remember There was definitely something. I just don't remember what it was. Oh. You can imagine why calls become terrible sometimes. Oh, that might be because of the broken... of the broken telephone thing. Yeah, for some reason I think it was up here. Let's see, it wasn't this thing, was it?
An old door worn by elements.
Worn by elements, like a shirt. It's worn down by the elements, not just random elements. But fair enough. This is a wild goose chase. I might be mistaken as well. I might be misremembering what it was. I really don't think it was anything here. It might have had something to do with the crime scene, but I really don't remember. Might have been the doors. And it's not snowing anymore. No, it is. There's some specks of snow. Nah, what a shame. Yeah, I really can't recall. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't check. Locate a working firearm, yes. Didn't check the tasks. It does remind me of something that I want to do before the end of the day, which is to go over here, go to this mailbox.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito, bullet holes, and an RCM sticker.
I knew I'd get to use this mailbox for something.
Other than developing a personal relationship? Looks like you were right.
Yeah, I'm going to drop the white envelope into the mailbox, and this white envelope is the one that the signatures for Evart are in.
You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. They'll empty this very soon.
A couple of letters, and then it's a week's worth of mail. Yeah, don't know about that. Either way, that's good. That's important to do. Ooh, we can travel to the other places as well. I didn't realize that. Oh, I can travel to the church now. I also didn't realize that. I also have just now realized that we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Disco Elysium. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.